as you can see, we have another Star Wars The Black Series figure in front of us. This time it is Hunter from Star Wars The Bad Batch. I'm so looking forward to The Bad Batch coming to Disney+. I think it's going to be a great addition to what happens after the Clone Wars. So anyways, with that, let's go ahead and move back to Hunter here. Just like Ventress, if you saw my last video, I've been trying to get Hunter for a while. I pre-ordered him from a couple of different places. Was not able to find him anywhere except for Shop Disney available right now because my Walmarts and Targets, they just didn't have him in stock. And everybody else was just able to pick him up. And some of them got a really great deal on him, but I digress. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and take a look at Hunter. We're going to take a look at the outside of the box here. We'll go ahead and unbox him, take some pictures, come back, talk about some things that we like and or did not like about the figure. So with that, let's take a closer look at Hunter. So what we're going to do first is take a look at the outside the box. This is one of our first times seeing the Bad Batch look here. Of course, we did see that with the other trooper that we unboxed earlier, which was the first of the Bad Batch series that I was actually able to get a hold of. At the bottom here, of course, we've got Hunter. On the side, we've got the mural look, which I think is so awesome. And then on the back here, we've got the mural again. But then we've got Hunter, the Bad Batch, technically known as Clone Force 99, is the result of Kaminoan experiments to create a specialist unit of clone commandos. Hunter, their leader, is a strong and stoic soldier with extraordinarily keen senses that give him an edge when tracking down his targets. And of course, he is number 1 in the Bad Batch line. Then we've got the side, and we are back to the front, taking a look at all of his accessories here. He's going to have blaster number 1, blaster number 2, his everyday carry knife. We do have the his helmet and then the backpack as well. So let's go ahead and unbox Hunter here. Let's go ahead and go from the bottom as we typically do. Probably should have used a bigger blade in honor of Hunter, but oh well, that is that. Box. Don't need these. Let's go ahead and get the helmet out. Backpack. Blaster number 1. Blaster number 2. Blade. And then Hunter. Ooh, interesting. All right, looking forward to taking a closer look at this guy, and we will do that momentarily here. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cleaned up. All right, so now that we got everything unboxed and cleaned up a little bit, let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories as we typically do. So first things first, we have the backpack. And I was hoping that this would open up, but it doesn't look like it does. It would be a good place to store some of the weapons, maybe. Blaster number 1. It is definitely big, but it doesn't really have a lot of detail. I mean, it's just a single paint color. But, I mean, it looks cool. And same thing with blaster number 2. And then brings us to the blade. I'm glad that they at least have some coloration there. We've got a little bit of yellow along there. And then we've got the blade and the hilt being different colors. So at least they did something there. Helmet, I think they did a great job on. It's super cool. Looking forward to getting more of the Bad Batch figures. Another figure, I believe it was Tech, was just announced this week as well, or this past week. So make sure you get that pre-order in. I was able to pick them up at Target. GameStop had them as well. Amazon did as well, but I mean, it had like an October release date, and I'm pretty sure that's what Entertainment Earth as well as Big Bad had as well. I don't know. Anyways, all right, so going back to Hunter here, let's take a closer look at him, take a look at his articulation, and then what we'll do is take some pictures and come back. All right, so looking at the face here, I mean, I think they did a decent job there at the face. As far as the backpack, of course, it's going to go in there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. I mean, articulation-wise, I think they nailed it on the neck and head. You're going to be able to get them in most poses that you want. Arms, just be careful here. I can see this thing snapping off. Arms, you're going to get really good movement on. Just whether or not the shoulder pads are going to be where you want them, I don't know. Then as far as the movement, no movement at the shoulder. You are going to get it at the elbow, however. As far as elbow movement, you're going to get about 90, maybe a little bit more than that. Of course, this is where his blade is going to go. Hand movement, left and right on that one. And I believe this one's, yeah, good. Left, up, and down on that one. Torso, decent torso movement. And, I mean, good detail there on the torso as well. They could have skimped out as you got higher there. They did not do that. Movement on the legs, left and right at the upper thigh. He is a single knee, about 90, not bad. And then normal foot movement from there. All right, so that's a good look at the figure. Let's go ahead and see helmet-wise. Pop that guy on. Yeah, I mean, as a trooper, you need to be able to emote something, and those head tilts are really the best way to do that. So good job, Hasbro, on that front. All right, so on that, let's go ahead and take some pictures, and we'll be right back. All right, so I think that was a good look at Hunter here. There are so many good things with this figure and just a few negatives that I would say, and they may not be negatives for everyone, but for me, I was not a fan with the fact that the backpack was not something that could be used for multiple things. Like, you know, when he's holding the knife, it would be nice to be able to store a blade in the backpack. Just me. I don't know, maybe. But you know, there are so many other great things that I'm not going to say anything else. I mean, maybe a holster would be nice. I don't know. Anyways, but the actual helmet I think is awesome. The blade I think is a great touch. The backpack looks good. His face looks awesome. The articulation is about what you would expect from the figure. So yeah, I think he's a win. I just can't wait for more of the Bad Batch figures to become part of my collection. I know one other one has been released, and there's 2 more that have been already announced. So at this point, I'm just waiting to get them in my hands so I can review them on the channel and also enjoy them on the shelf. So anyways, yeah, so other things that's really it, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, so you saw some good looks in the pictures. Tried to capture as much as I could about the figure. If you have any questions, make sure to ask down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you do not already subscribe to the channel, I invite you to do so. We do lots of things on the channel that a professional geek might be interested in, of course, being Star Wars and Star Wars The Black Series, but we also do other things as well, like going to theme parks, unboxings, kind of like how-tos and that sort of thing as well. Basically things that me, myself, being a professional geek, find interesting, and hopefully you will as well. So with that, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and have a great day.